time to play some Mario Maker 2, and we got a couple loose ends to tie up here. One is the beginning of this level. Big shout out to Cameron and Sally. They both managed to figure it out and both sent me videos. And that is the only reason I'm going to be able to show you how to do it today. So, huge shout out to the high IQ of Sally and Cameron. And I've watched both videos now more than once, and I still barely get it. And huge shout out to Cameron. He actually did the whole level. He's got the world record. That's him, Bubble Cam. I'm not going to do the whole level. We're just going to do the first section. That's enough. Cameron, I'm just shouting you out, my friend. Still can't believe this. The red coin thing at the end, I'm not even going to bother. I just want to try to get through the intro into the checkpoint. And then we're going to call that good enough. What's up, Brian, Peter, Ty, and Toya? How are ya? How are ya? How's it going out there? I am half asleep. I'm so tired. I am so exhausted right now. What's up, Kay? What's going on, Susie? Hello, Fernando. Philip, you having trouble with the second part? Well, I'm not going to be able to help you there, my good friend. I'm barely going to make it through the first part. What's up, Sed? Okay, let's finish getting set up so we can get through this. I'm honestly dreading it. That's how you know it's a bad sign. I am genuinely dreading this, and I've watched how to do it. The trick was to activate the third power while the Spiney's falling. Exactly. Exactly. What's up, Simon? Sound like a zombie. Well, that's interesting feedback. All right. I don't mean to sound like a zombie. I just got finished saying I'm very exhausted. So I'm sure that is the cause. What's going on, Andy? Susie played the level, couldn't figure it out. Yeah, I don't blame you. I couldn't figure it out either. Like I said, I've already seen the solution from multiple different people now, and I still barely understand. And that's just the first section. This is like this is like that Big Red Boy level, puzzle level, where there's just so many layers to it that it's way beyond me. It's way beyond me. My brain has strengths and weaknesses, and this is deep into the weakness part. All these layers confuse me to no end, unfortunately. All right, that's going to have to be good enough here. What's going on, Erica? Coffee? No coffee for me. I can only have that once a week now, thanks to my old man acid reflux. How are you, Erica and Misha? Nice to see you both. Trying to get this thing started here. And again, I'm also very much dreading this. I'm very much dreading clearing this. But I said I would, and so I'm at least going to do the first section. And then I'm going to run far, far away. Philip wants to clear videos. What do? So you just... Obviously, the easiest thing... Oh, I just don't want to do both parts, man. I had to study the first part for like 20 minutes, and like I said, I barely got a grasp on it. I don't know how I would forward them to you, other than just clear it myself, and I'm already expressing. It's just, this is me whining all straight. I should just end the stream, bro, because I can't stand myself in this zone, and it just goes further down from here, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm at a loss here, chat. I'm not interested in just whining in your ear for an hour or two. I'd rather do not. I'd rather just I would so much rather have an early dinner, get some chores done, and go to bed early. That would be such a better alternative. Because here's what's going to happen if I continue this way. We'll do an hour or two stream. By the end of it, I'm going to feel like a massive stream of failure. Feel like I didn't do a good job. Wasn't a great performance. Wasn't able to get the energy going for you. And then I'll just beat myself up for the rest of the night leading up to bed and have 2 hours less time to do everything I need to do. So you figure that one out. That doesn't sound like too bright of me over here. I don't know. I'm obviously exhausted and fed up here. And I can't believe I'm trapped in this puzzle nightmare right now. I can't believe I'm finding myself trapped in this puzzle nightmare. And again, did I like the level yet? I'm absolutely going to like the level. I'm not trashing the level. The level creator is brilliant. Great puzzle level creator. But here's my least favorite level is a troll level. In one, whatever the smallest unit you can imagine, just below that is puzzle levels. So that's what's really building up at this point. I never imagined the solution was going to be this involved. That's why I can only bring myself to do the first half. So that's what it's going to have to be, Philip. That's what it's going to have to be. Hello, Brandon. Thanks, Ev, Cameron, Susie, Jonathan. Oh, I didn't get the other chats up. Hold on. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. What's going on, Chloe and Mert? Mert, I strongly disagree. Okay. Did I finish setting up? Oh, my gosh, bro. Oh, my gosh. Okay, it's going to have to be good enough. Okay. So here's what you got to do. First, you put the POW down. No, that's not what you do, actually. First, you go up here. Then you do that. Then you got to get the shell upside down. So then you do that. And now that you have the shell, you got to reset the room. Then when you reset the room, you put the shell down. You put the POW down. You jump up here. You get the other POW. And then you grab this. And then Cam had this nice little trick where you just throw this down to activate the other POW. And then using this POW, you can then access the third POW. And this is about as far as we made it before. We have the third POW, and now we have to reset the room. We're about halfway done. We're about halfway done with the correct moves. So now that we have this, now I get this, and I get the shell. I already forgot, bro. I forgot what comes next. Okay, we got the third POW. We then go through the door. Then wait, that was it. Get the POW down. And now here's where we are. We have the shell there. You clear it again to get that POW. Okay. And then, once you've done that... No! Okay. Now, we're here, and we can do this. Wow. Now, we grab the shell and let it just wait over here for us. Now that it's waiting over here for us, we get the POW, and then we drop it on this block here. No, the POW. We get the POW, drop it on this block here. Now that we've dropped it on the block, then we activate it. We grab the shell. We activate this. then I put that down at the top. Activate that. I just place it on the cloud. Oh, no, you just throw it up at the roof. Okay, now that it's in position, now I grab the POW and wait here. And then as it's falling, I release the Y button. And now that it's there, it gives me the key. But we're not done yet, chat, because the only way you actually get the checkpoint is you have to bring a POW through. So we still have a bunch more steps to do. So now we have the key. Now that we have the key, we reset the room. After we reset the room, we get the shell. So let's start there. Reset the room. Then here. And you're here. Now we get the shell again. Keep it right there while we see the next step. And then we reset the room with the shell. And then we use the POW to get back up there. Take out the wiggler again. Get the shell. Let it wait for us over there. Let's get to right there. We take the shell. We reset the room. Once we've reset the room, we put the shell down, put the POW here, use the shell to take out the wiggler again. Then once the wiggler's gone, we have to do some more stuff. Oh my gosh, bro. Okay, there goes the wiggler. Now we put the shell over to the side. Okay, so grab this, put the shell to the side. Then we get this POW, and we put it in place for the door entry. Once that's in place, oh my gosh, bro. This is in my top 5 worst streams of all time. So there it is. We have the POW. We dropped it in front of the door. And now that we've dropped it in front of the door, we get the shell. Once we have the shell, we go back down. And then, what? I don't know what you just did. Then we just put the POW on the left side. So let's go get the shell. And then we went down here. Put the shell here for now. Put the POW here for now. Reset the shell and see what's next. The POW is there. Then we kick the shell, grab the POW, bounce up top, and we've done it. Grab the shell, throw it in there. Grab this POW, jump up here, bring it through the key door, throw the thing, and bro, the stream can't get any worse. I might as well just do the whole thing. If I'm gonna just do it step by step, since people want to see it, if I accomplish nothing else this stream, I'll at least accomplish this much. Have a clear video on the internet for this puzzle level in case somebody would like to know. So, now that we're in here, the next thing we do is hit the P switch and then reset the room. Let's start there. Hit the P switch, reset the room. The room is now reset. Then I get the power from up top. Okay, we have the power from up top. I'll check in with you all in a minute, chat. I'm sorry I'm not responding. I have to get through this. And from now on, I might even create a puzzle rule to avoid this ever happening again. Because again, I want to reiterate how great this level is. That's part of what frustrates me in a moment like this, is I'm making this seem like it's so painful, and it truly is for me. But this level deserves praise and is very clever and is a high-level puzzle level. So I get the double whammy of not only am I in great pain doing this, but I'm also adding to the pain from feeling guilty for making it seem like this isn't a good level when, like, I'm trying to express as clearly as I can. The level is amazing. The level is so well made. This is like I don't know. I don't even know how to. It's a masterpiece puzzle level, but I am the worst possible person to do this. That's what I'm trying to say. But here we are. We're doing it anyway. We hit the P switch. We got the POW. We're almost there. Freddie, thank you for the 10 stars. We have the POW. Once we have the POW, we go under the one on the left and throw it under this one. We go over here, and then we throw it under that one. Now that that dude is up there, I hit the P switch again and let him walk. Let him walk, and then bam. We've got that one. Then I reset, and then we're done video 1. Reset. Then we're on to video 2. We made it through video 1. Now, oh, is this a different attempt? Because we at least have the first coin. Then you get the POW again. And then you throw it up again and do the same thing, it looks like. But then what? I've got to do something to block, to redirect it. Cameron's placing it in a very particular way. And then that bridges the gap across. And that's how you get the one on the far right. Okay, so here we go. We have this. And now we need the POW. We have the POW. Now that we have the POW, and we have the P switch, we throw the POW up. No, that can't be right because I need a POW. I missed a step somehow. It's impressive, Pat. I throw the POW up, and I have to catch it, so we have to reset. That's what I failed to notice. So what you have to do here is you get this POW like so, and then once you have the POW, you throw it up here, but then you catch it before it lands. Now you can use the POW to redirect our buddy here. And that'll help us get this one over here. Nope, something went wrong. Oh, you have to activate the POW as it's falling. Okay, another layer. Another layer of the puzzle. So here, to make this faster, we'll just bring the POW. We'll reset the room. Throw it up here, grab the POW. Then, get it in position. Hit the P switch, and then we wait here. And as the spiny is falling, you activate the POW, and that gets rid of the muncher below. That way, you can collect the red coin. Okay, we're almost there, chat. We're almost there. We have the red coin. And then, big surprise, you get the POW again. We don't hit the P switch this time. We throw it up. Catch it again this time. But now, instead of putting it where we put it before, we're blocking off the right side. Right on the edge. Nope, he's moving it again. Okay, as far right as we can get it. Hit the P switch, and we're off. So we reset the room. Now, we obtain the POW. Once we have the POW, we have to throw it up over here. And again, we're catching it. We're jumping up and catching it. Now, we want to put it down without letting it fall in this right there. That's great. Then we go here. And now, if everything worked correctly, now our buddy's on the left side. Very nice. And now we'll reset one more time. And what's going on, Demarin? Thank you so much for the 100 stars. I owe you a star drop. I got to finish this. I have to finish this. So we have the POW. We're on to the last coin. We're on to the last coin. But this time, we're blocking the spiny in, so it immediately goes left. Do we have to activate this POW as well? No, this one's ready to go. Okay. So, more of the same. We throw the POW up. Then we get this. Then we try to put the POW in such a way that it bounces off of it and continues left. That's what we want to happen here. Very good. Okay. Now we have the key. Oh my gosh. What's up, Bitsy? This is sent in by Cameron, who's in the chat, as well as Sally. They both figured it out and sent me videos, and you're really incredible. You are so incredible. I am in awe of your ability to do this. Then we just put the POW down, go through the thing, and we're done. Bro, this... I didn't watch the video enough to see there's literally a third section. Okay. Now we get a snowball. No, looks like that didn't work. You're resetting. You're getting the snowball from the bottom left. Then you're resetting with the snowball, which gives us a second snowball. And then you've wasted it. Oh. Oh, there's a yellow block behind it. Okay, so let's get that far. We turn this into a snowball. We reset the room. We activate the yellow and then hit this. Now that we have this, we can continue. We get the shell and then reset the room. And that's what gives us the key. Here, reset the room. Throw that there. That gives us the key. And please tell me that's the real key door. I can't do all this again. Please. No, it's not. You have to do the double snowball thing again to get the key that's in the shell. Bro, that is so trolly at that point. That feels like to me. But I guess you could go back at that point. Okay. So, now we have the key, and we got to do it again. Now, we do this again. And now we have the second key that you'd never know about. Now we're here. Now, this has to be it, right? And there it is, chat. There it is. Mert, I don't think you're listening to the words I'm saying. There's always at least one or two people in the chat that no matter what I express, it just makes no difference in their position, and that's okay. That's okay. Itziana sent it to your friend. It had screen recorded, but when you got on live, said a couple people did. Okay, well, big shout out to Itziana and your friend as well. Now, I'm going to scroll all the way up. Hello, William. Freddie said I could never do these levels. Struggle at them. Fun to watch someone beat them. Well, I don't know if that was fun for anybody, but it now exists. Anybody who wants the answer now has it. Thanks again to Cameron. Huge shout out to Sally. You're brilliant. And Itziana and our friend. What's going on, Jan? What's going on, Nat, is where it's at. Hello, Barack. What's going on, Primetime? Hello, Jake, Misha, Danny, Josh, Mike. What's going on, Tyler? Super Trucker J, not a fan of puzzle levels. Good evening, David. My boy David's here. Hello, Kevin. That's nice of you to say, Erica. And what's up, Demarian? Thanks for the support. Thanks for those stars. Appreciate you big time. And hello, Balin. Thanks for the GGs, everybody. And there you go. There you go. Great level. Incredible ideas. Excellent execution. The opposite of what I enjoy in this game. No, I would not. I would never in a million years boo this level prime time. And I've tried my best with my words. I understand my facial expressions and demeanor might imply one thing, but I've tried. I put maximum effort into using my words to try to communicate all the reasons why this level is great and how guilty I end up feeling as someone who's kind of presenting the level to the world when I can't seem to muster up whatever that thing is that would help me to approach this in a way that I could enjoy it. And I feel like if I try to explain it any more than that, I might just lose my mind a little bit. So I'm going to move on. And we were going to do that other level. Now's not the time. I want to get at least a little bit of the run-in. Whoa, buddy, thank you, David. Came through with support on one of the alts, Cash App or Venmo. You're unbelievable. Thank you, David. Good gracious. What's going on? Yeah. And this came in with the super chat. Thanks for the support, chat. Again, I genuinely apologize. I want nothing more than to not be in this zone. I promise. Feels very bad to be up here in the hot seat. Maybe a kid made do it. I have no idea. Thank you so much, Alex, for the support. This is for everyone sending me any support.
You are amazing. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the support.
Whoo, buddy. Okay. And now back to our regularly scheduled programming. Sally, you're a genius. Just so you know, Sally, you're literally a genius. And there's Jess. Big shout out to Jess. Hannah says, loves the bar, making 2 videos and streams. You're good. Thanks, Hannah. Well timed. Okay, 48 lives, 1,111 clears. Let's see if I can get a little little hint back into why this is my favorite video game of all time, because it is. It's my all-time favorite video game here. There you go. Jason appreciated it. There you go, Jason. And shout out Philip, too. He wanted to see it. What's up, Kyle, with an A? Okay, back to the run. 48 lives, 1,111 clears, anything but a puzzle level. Tom and Jerry, short and sweet. Okay. We got 50 seconds. Wow, huge level. 5,018 people been here. 865 people liked it, which is a ton. 6.6 second world record. Tim saying, having background as an educator, what do you think about doing walkthroughs for tough levels? Might help you enjoy puzzle levels? Yeah, interesting thought. Hard to imagine in this moment, but interesting thought. Kyle stayed home today, been exhausted. Fair enough, Kyle. Get that rest, my friend. What's going on, Fess? Here we go, Jason. We got a good level here. Let's see what it's all about. Tom and Jerry. Because I'm the cat. I'm Tom. Just get moving. So is it a race? Someone did it in 6 seconds, so there's definitely some kind of cheese here. Hey, appreciate you, Brian. Hello, Murad. Okay. So it's a race. But it looks like you only get one chance at it, because we already know it takes 30 seconds just to get through there. But if they got it in 6 seconds, does that mean there's a way right off the bat if I go fast enough? How did they do this in 6 seconds? Wait at the spring? No, that wouldn't work. It would off screen. This is what I want to know. This makes me think this makes me think that there's a hidden one. No, it says all one. So there is only one. So there's some way. Maybe a hidden item, like a hidden boomerang. A hidden boomerang would do it. Go left after the pipe. We're down one here. Nothing hidden. So how do you do it in 6 seconds? If I go backwards, I won't be able to keep up. That's the way this is designed. Okay, before we try anything too cheesy, since there's nothing hidden, we will just try it legit. Now that we know what we're doing from the beginning, I'm going to hold right from the beginning of the level, right now. Make sure I get max speed here. And that's probably a long jump. Yeah. Oh, and that holds them up. There we go. Okay, I have no idea what the 6 second one was. But there we go. Meow. There we go, Sally. What's up, Spacer? Yeah, cool level. I'm very curious about that world record, though. Very curious. Thanks, M. Up Balin. It's a cool level, no doubt. There we go, Spacer. 48 lives, 1,112 clears. Watching at the phone. All right, Jordan, good luck to you. Last Adventure of Luma. Copyright claim. 1,000. Nope. 176 people been here. 33 people liked it. 42-second world record. Time for a change of music. Here we go. Maybe a glitch? Could be, Tim. No idea. 176 people been here. 33 people liked it. 42-second world record.
I see the worst
Okay,
of
this
conditions in
seems
the
pretty good.
highest definition on a television larger than life.
Whoa.
Somebody's grief and pain out on display, so I can have some entertainment tonight. I hear the cries of the
We
helpless
need the
and
one-ups,
bound in
so
surround
we
sound.
will
But
take
the
'em.
speaker sheds no tear. It's got no idea the way they feel while it whispers
red-
their screams in my ear.
There's a
I wonder
10.
what's it like to be on
The
the
side of the
other
pipe work?
side of my TV. I wonder what's it like to be on the other side.
I picked the wrong moment to look
I
over.
wonder what my life would
I did
be
not see
on
the
the
picture
other
right now.
side of my TV. I wonder what my life would be on the other side.
Freddie, thank you for the 10 stars. And for the kind words said. That's for the music jukebox.
I got a LCD that's full HD 1080p no less. With such a crystal clear picture made with millions of pixels, you would think I'd see the SOS. But my personal antidote is my remote.
Okay,
It
Pat, just
never
don't look
leaves
over.
my side.
Just
I keep my finger on the
stay
trigger
with
while
it
the
right here.
statistics grow bigger. Go figure, distress
even made it a slow
multiplies.
mover to try to
I
help you
wonder
out.
what's it like
Even that
to
couldn't
be
help me.
on the other side of my TV. I wonder what's it like to be
Huh?
on the other side.
Do they not come down?
I wonder what my life would be
They do come
on
down.
the other side of my TV. I wonder what my life would be on the other side.
All right. Very nice. Now we're in low gravity. People, have you liked the stream yet? I can appreciate if you haven't. But I would appreciate it if you'd consider it. Oh, I didn't expect piranhas there. We have the key. There's a key door. It's one of those. It's just one of those streams,
I
Joe.
wonder what's it like to be on the
What you
other
call one of
side
those
of my
streams.
TV.
Hey, thanks for the
I
hot
wonder
mic.
what's it like to be on
I've been a streamer long enough to be able to identify it. And right now, what we're experiencing together here, this is one of those streams. Thankfully, most streams are not this way. Most streams are not this way. That's the truth. This is an unfortunate series of events. Watch out for this. Do not! Alright, we know we can just make it. Is that dude? Okay, almost there. Erica coming through with the like tour. It's wait, Spacer is Susie? Okay, I'm going to drop on the left side this time. I'm going to go ahead and drop on the, oh gosh, on the left side this time. Okay, shout out to you, Suze. Thanks for checking it out over there. We already have our one-ups star. Get a couple extra coins. Okay, great level. Great level, just an unfortunate series of events here. But it's okay. It is okay. I liked it. It was great. It was lovely. Thank you, David. Balin and M. Can you put the Mario? Oh, yeah, thank you. The music's over, sorry. Thanks for reminding me there, Hannah. Thanks, Spacer. Thanks for the GG. Erica, Misha, Susie, Primetime, Sharon, and Joanna. 49 lives, 1,113 clears. We got a standard auto level, supposedly, but I don't trust it. 42 people been here, 3 people liked it, 28-second world record. You know, we better translate this level title. We need all the help we can get here. We need all the help we can get. Ultimate snake block. Well, I guess it wasn't all that helpful, but it certainly fits the bill. It does seem appropriately titled, doesn't it? You can keep that 30, buddy. Come on, bro. That's so cheap. At least in my opinion. Some people think that's totally fair and valid. And that's an acceptable opinion. It is not my opinion, but it is an acceptable opinion. We have 2 red coins. Okay, that's good news. That's bad news. Okay. All right. This is one of those streams, people. Welcome. You are here live for one of these streams. You are right here with me. So shout out to you, chat. Shout out to you. The good news is we have a checkpoint. That is the good news. I can't see the snake block anymore. Oh. Alright, just get me to... Oh, we don't even need the coins, bro? Well, I need the 1-ups. Hold on. No! No, I missed all the 1-ups. No, I just need to land there. It gets worse every second. Everything that got revealed ended up making it worse and worse. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh, bro. Oh, my gosh. Woo, buddy. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Here is what we're about to do. 49 lives, 1,114. We'll pick this run up tomorrow. That's what we'll do. We'll try again tomorrow. We will try again tomorrow, and I am going to choose some levels that I know I can actually enjoy. So that's what
Thanks for the support.
That is exactly what we're going to do. So let's do it. Here we go. We're going to see what's popular and super expert this week. Thank you for the roses, Kiwi. We got one from Lozo. Hey, DJ Guate. Another great level creator. It's a level creator duo oftentimes. Okay, the number one. The number one. And tomorrow's going to be much better, people. Don't worry. Tomorrow is going to be way better. Whoa. Okay. Now, you see that arrow? Takes away all my frustration. Happy Wednesday, Roback. Now we pull back here. Now we hold right again. Very cool. Now that's what I'm talking about. Checkpoint already. You're unbelievable. Ramp. Ramp. Oh, okay. Ah, feels like coming home again. Feels like coming home. Here we go. And this is the game that I love so much. This is the reason I'm excited to stream. Sitting at work, looking forward to doing the stream. This is what I'm envisioning. Look at that. Oh, too slow. There we go. Appreciate you, Spacer. There we go, Misha. There we go, double. Double again. Wow, we better hurry up. Yeah, we made it! Okay. We just need to get to the key door. Thank you for the Z. There's the key door. Amazing. Hey, all right. And that's why it's the #1 most popular level this week in Super Expert. Now, I can genuinely say I enjoyed every second of that. The fails along with the successes. With ease. I don't have to put great effort in. It's literally very natural. Takes no effort to genuinely enjoy that. And there it is. Does that make that level better than the puzzle level? No. It makes this level much better for me. That's all. They're both great level creators. Just different strokes for different folks. Some people like pizza. Some people like chicken fingers. Some people like, you know, everything. Whatever. You get the idea. Or maybe you don't. Either way, we got through that one. Let's try another. If you like any of the levels you're seeing, make sure you take a screenshot. Take that screenshot and play it for yourself. Make sure you hit the level with a like and a comment to support these level creators who work hard. Thanks, Ray Ray, Peter, Sally, Fernando, Erica, M, Laz, Toya, Misha, Erica, and Susie. And Nick coming through with the GGs. Thanks, Nick, and thank you, Spacer. Hey, this is cool. Very good. Here we go. Here we go. Tim, I don't know if you're still here, but I feel like that's the best execution of the idea you were talking about. Was what I was trying to do with the tournament levels when I was in the Grand Prix. And I made the first one while I was still in it. And then I got so discouraged after being eliminated. That's not enough momentum. That I never finished it. But that's what I should go back and do. Where I was slowing it down and talking you through how to do it. Because levels like this that focus on platforming, that's where I could be more helpful. And then, of course, there's the shell jump video that's been in the works for 3 years now. Oops. I was just having this conversation with my dad today. That what's so unfortunate is we spend so many hours of our life at work, right? And the double whammy of spending so many hours at work, almost, is the reality that when you're done work, your ability to have a bunch of energy, a bunch of ambition, a bunch of like, I'm very passionate about music. Very passionate about music. I'm doing too many control jumps now. But just being super exhausted from work, I don't know. I look forward to, I won't be alive for it, most likely. But there's definitely a future where the average person is not going to have to work 40 hours a week. I genuinely, strongly believe that. It will not always be this way. There we go. That's my prediction. Could be wrong. I've been wrong many times before. I'll be wrong many times again. But yeah. See, for the past, before being a streamer, as a special educator, for over 10 years, the great balance to being a teacher is every 2 months, you get an entire week off. That is all. Now, so historically, when that was my job, I would always do, I'd do like a side project for that week. Do like a fork on music or do something creative, something totally different with my brain. And so every 2 months, by the time I got that week off, and so the weeks I'm talking about, you get Christmas break, then 2 months later you get February break, then 2 months later you get April break, and then 2 months later you get summer break. And that provides such a great balance. It gives such a great balance to life in the sense of being able to have consistent time off in a big chunk periodically. And I didn't recognize just how much of a positive impact that had on me. Not until now. Now, I'm looking down the rest of 2025. I will not have a week off the whole year. I won't get a single week off this whole year from work. And like I said, that's part of what's making me realize just how much of a benefit it was to have that periodic big blast of time off. Oh my gosh, Jan says in the summer you work up to 60 hours a week for the overtime. That is intense, man. Things you should do at home, you want to do. You get stuck when you get home and end up doing nothing because you can't choose. That's fair. Numerous studies showing the sweet spot for working is 30 hours a week. Okay, well, let's get there, people. Come on. Come on now. I feel like the burnout is growing. The longer the streak continues. So I'm just talking out loud now, Chad. I mean, I'm just thinking out loud. I'm not trying to make a point here. I'm just thinking out loud. Okay, that was cool. Wow, that was really cool, actually. You can see why this is in the top 10. Small business, and you work 50 to 60. Well, that's the thing. Big shout out to Anthony. It's awesome if you have, especially if it's something you're passionate about and something that matters to you. I feel like that goes such a long way to making those hours feel different. Like you said, if you're the small business owner, working those 60 hours, I would argue, are wildly different than a 60-hour week for someone working 9 to 5 plus overtime. I would argue that the vast majority of the time, what the human experience is for those two roles are on opposite sides of the planet. So there's certainly plenty of people out there happy to work more than 40 hours a week, and that's a beautiful thing. I wouldn't want to take that away from you, but I think even if you're in that spot of being someone who doesn't mind working 60 hours a week, you can appreciate if you get outside of your own role and you imagine, okay, what if I was someone where I had 3 kids, I have a mortgage, I have to work 2 jobs in order to just afford life, not to have any luxuries, not to have a nice anything, just to have a regular old life. If you're working 2 jobs, 60 hours a week total, that, I'm sure you can agree, Anthony, would feel wildly different than your experience as a small business owner working 50 to 60 hours a week. That would be the point I would make. That would be my belief. There we go. We're in there. Now we're climbing. Uh-oh, I already missed my train. Whoa. Okay. This level's unbelievable. I don't know if you've been paying attention, chat, but... No! Oh, we're okay. Are we? No, we're not okay. Well, we got the checkpoint, though. You don't work 10 hours straight a day. The luxury you can work in 3-hour chunks. Well, that's definitely good. That's definitely good. When you were younger, you liked working overtime, not so much anymore. Moles are very happy to help. No, this is a cool level, Spacer. No doubt about it. No, so it's not that. I keep breaking it, I think. So I must have to... I had the right idea the first time, grabbing the vine. Yeah, okay. It wasn't my fault. No! I thought it was coming back. Okay, well, big progress. Now we know what to do. Now we know what to do. But yeah, chat, especially if you imagine like someone who's working in like a factory, or like, let's go Amazon warehouse, something that millions of people are doing. Amazon warehouse employee. That is a brutal 60-hour week that after 10 years, it's definitely going to take a toll. That's going to take a toll. And if you're supposed to also be a parent... Oh my gosh. That's why you parents out there, you get my ultimate respect. Respect isn't even the right word. I'm in awe. Anyone out there, anyone in my chat right now that's a parent, just know in the realest sense, I'm genuinely in awe of you. You are unbelievable. You are basically a superhero to me. Because the idea that you have to deal with everything that life has for you and be responsible for human life, I'm not exaggerating when I tell you I can't even get my head around how that works. No! Close. Get a break and watch the stream. Thanks, Anthony. Glad to have you, my friend. Music's nostalgic. I agree. Oh, so that took us... Oh, it didn't take us all the way back. Okay. We got a fake checkpoint. Not fake. It's very real on a practical level. Yeah, you parents out there, you deserve awards. You deserve the red carpet rolled out for you. And a single parent, if you're a single parent, I don't even have the words other than any parent out there is a superhero. If you're a single parent, you're operating on a level I don't. Okay, that's not right. Andrew's a parent. There you go, Jonathan. For real. I'm meaning this from the bottom of my heart, people. Because I've thought about this a lot. You can imagine, as someone who doesn't have children, I have put a lot of thought my whole life into this very topic. Extensive thought. I would argue I've probably thought about it more than the average person who ends up having kids. Because since I was 14 or 15, I've been openly saying I'm not going to have kids. Not because I don't think... I think I could be a great dad. I just don't think I can handle life plus the kids. And I've always felt that way since being that age. And the older I've gotten, it's only confirmed it. I didn't mean to pick one up. Need a parent, single auntie definitely counts, Misha. It definitely counts. You ever hear that phrase? It takes a village. It takes a village to raise a child. It's a lot of helping out. It's a lot. It's the ultimate job. And I'm not trying to downplay the many benefits of being a parent. You get a level of fulfillment that nothing else can give you. You get a level of purpose that can't be contested. If you're a parent, you have a real purpose and a real. There it is. You had to get the other one while it's midair. No! Oh, okay, we're almost there. How crazy is this level? It is incredible. It is incredible. And people, I've gotten grief my whole life. I've gotten grief from every direction. I've had people call me selfish. You know what? You don't want to have kids because you're selfish. If anyone ever tells you you're selfish because you don't want to have kids, just don't stop talking to that person because they don't know what they're talking about. They have no idea what they're talking about. Hey, can I have that? Oh. No. No, I can't. No, I cannot. Grand finale. Can I get a ride, please? Yeah, buddy. Okay. Very, very nice. Peter found a new music level creator. What's the name, Peter? So much love given as a parent and in return. You get masterfully roasted by a teenager. And you deserve it. There you go, Double Star Bob 35. That's a good attitude. Zelko has 2 kids, and believe me, it's the greatest thing ever. And I don't doubt that for 1 second. Like I said, I don't think anything can match the gratification, the purpose, there's so many big concepts that go hand in hand with being a parent that you can't get otherwise. So again, that's part of why I specifically said the words. I don't want to downplay the positive sides because they're immense. They're hard to even put into words just how gratifying that can be as a parent. But with that said, it is not for everyone, people. Not everyone. Not every human should be a parent. I will go as far as to say that. Not every human should be a parent. That's coming from a teacher's perspective. Someone who's met all different kinds of parents, all different family situations, and there are some people out there that should choose to not be parents. That's the reality. With that said, there are other people out there that are nearly born to be parents that are the greatest parents of all time. So the whole spectrum exists, but this is why it's such a toxic belief or a toxic thing to get on board with this idea that if you don't have kids, you're selfish or you're immature or you're somehow less than. That I don't agree with at all. But I would say that being a parent is something that it's on a higher level. It's like a higher calling. It's something that is a beautiful thing, a necessary thing, but we don't all need to do it. That's, I guess, what I'm trying to say. Okay, Erica's in the same boat. Doesn't want children. Don't like the shame some people give because of, yeah, like I'm saying, I'm someone who's been on the receiving end of that. Listen to this, people. I will rarely even go into this area because it can get not family friendly quickly. But when it comes to first dates, right? Typically, they tell the typical first date advice: keep it light. Keep it light. Get to know each other. Kind of don't show all your cards. That's sort of the general vibe that people put forth as good first date advice. And I disagree. Especially if you have any deal breaker stuff. In my opinion, what I would encourage you all to do, any of the single people out there, I would encourage you that when you're first meeting someone, that first date situation, anything that's a deal breaker, get it on the table. So for me, almost every first date I've ever had has included a conversation. How do you feel about never having children? Because I don't think that's something that I want. So you can imagine I've had many first dates without second dates as a result. But to me, it's the ultimate joke or the ultimate foolish move to save that for 2 months after you're all emotionally involved. Maybe you met the parents, and now you want to have a conversation about whether or not you want to have kids. That seems like the worst time. I'd way rather, and again, if anything, I feel like it saved me so much time and emotion and pain from going through the motions of all those relationships, only to then get to a point where then, oh, well, I want kids, so that's not going to work. That is what I'd encourage you to do. Don't be too afraid to share deal breaker stuff. Get the deal breakers on the table as soon as possible. That's my advice. And just know that will result in scaring quite a few people away. But I think that's for the best. Okay, this turned into a big rant. What's up, Derek? You got to know yourself better than any person. And you're not selfish for not wanting kids. Exactly. There we go. Can't take care of myself. How do I take care of someone else? I feel that, Josh. Can barely take care of myself, let alone someone else. John echoed it on YouTube. Crazy's the level crazy name. Okay, Pete, I'll check him out. The diet and training is to keep up with the kids. Yeah, you definitely need that. You get the deal breakers out right off the bat. Start listening to the deal breakers right on the dating profile. Exactly. Even better. Don't even need to bother with the first date unless we're at least on sync with the deal breakers. Know your deal breakers and get them out there ASAP. You will save yourself so much heartache, so much pain and agony that just doesn't need to. And on both sides, you can end up really hurting someone, make a very disappointing situation. They fall so hard for you, and then sure enough, you're saying, well, you know what? I don't want kids, so I guess it ain't happening. Take it from me, people. Misha says, I always get the deal breakers and all the triggers out of the way right on that first date. That's the way to do it. Humbly, definitely agree. Honesty is the best policy right from the start. No reason for the broken hearts. You even rhymed. Humbly is giving a freestyle over here. And shout out to Potsy Gaming coming through with the 2 tiny dinies. There we go. J25 saying, it's been 3 years and you got anxiety, J25? I'm sorry you're going through it. I'm sorry you're going through it. Anxiety is no fun. Anxiety is like an internal bully. That's how I would describe anxiety. It's an internal bully that without a volume control. And sometimes it can get real noisy and real disruptive. That deserves a wow, actually. That level was incredible. That level. Double stub on 35. Use your deal breakers in the same sentence as my name with the greeting. Would you like to dance? And then you overshare the deal breakers. My name is Erica. I love that. That's a real great way to do it. Don't even start the conversation until you got it on the table. Okay, and it hasn't a date yet. Every girl you meet has something that you don't like. And they don't like what you give them. And that's part of dating, Andy. That's part of the painful part of going through the process of dating is having to go through all the failures, deal with all that rejection. And there's something to be said for that reality that for some people, you're going to have some fails before you get to the right one. I'd say for most people, that's the case. I think it's pretty rare that someone finds the one they're with the rest of their life right off the bat. It's great if that happens. It certainly can happen. But I think more often than not, you got to... what am I doing here? I got to get this and then get out. I got to get in as soon as possible, then get out as quickly as possible. Uh-oh. I think that's the idea. I just want to do a duck twirl. Maybe that has to be all one move. That would have worked if I could have landed, but that's going to be so hard to control. So I'm not sure that actually is it. What's a deal breaker? Simon, a great example of a deal breaker is whether you really want children or really do not want to have children. It's a deal breaker in the sense that at some point at the future in the relationship, it will cause an impasse. You'll be at an impasse. If one person wants to have children and one person doesn't, someone's going to have to compromise if they're going to stay together. Either you're gonna have one parent who's into it and one distant parent, or you're gonna have one person who always wishes they knew what it was like to have kids. So that's a bad outcome for both. That's a better way to say it. A deal breaker is something that neither party can compromise on without the cost being worth more than the relationship itself. So if you've been wanting to have kids your whole life, you should not sacrifice that for a relationship, in my opinion. Even if you're in love, I think long term, you're a lot better off prioritizing the things you want the most, such as having children or not having children. And I think it's a massive mistake on both ends to have kids that you don't want to have with someone, or to sacrifice having kids because your partner doesn't want to. That's how I'd explain deal breakers, Simon. Throw it away when you're not there. That's a rough one, Eddie. I'm sorry you've had some rough luck in the romance world, my friend. Maybe out on the left? Let's try the left side, Misha. Red flags, deal breakers. Then sometimes just stay single. There you go, Andrew. There you go. M gave a good definition. Something that can the relationship to end. It's one that can't be compromised. Okay. Potsy's happy with yourself. You clearly love you spent 3 months on, bro. Oh my gosh. Why did you spend 3 months on a level? You must have loved it. Well, you just said, I'm pretty happy with myself. So there you go. You committed to it. You said, I'm going to do it no matter what. And now you have the clear. You're going to make like an epic video with it? Where's the opening? Let's just watch for a second. This is the earliest I can get in. The opening that looks like it would last the longest is top left. It's top left. That's the answer. Maybe duck twirl? What is the way out? Drop straight down? Oh, that's it. That's the answer. Nick actually is 100% correct, people. Well, let me just do it right. But I had all the time in the world to get out if I enter there. I was changing the wrong thing. See, classic Pat mistake. I was so focused on the jump once you have it. How did I even do that? I did it without even thinking the first time. Now I don't even know. I waited? What did I do? I jump out to the left? Whatever I did it totally instinctually. Oh my gosh. How did I do it? How in the world did I do that? I did it so easily. Is it that I waited till it went all the way around? Yeah, that's what it was. That's what was different. There it is. Okay. All right. There's the answer. We got it done. It was an interesting challenge. Whoops. It was an interesting challenge. Cool idea. Thanks, Andrew, Alex, Ev, Sally, Josh, Erica, Misha, Simon, Ray, and M. Thanks, Chris and Ermel. All right. There we go, Suze. And thanks, Jess, on the vertical. Sorry I missed you. All right. Well, it was definitely the right call getting out of the run. I apologize to end the run as soon as I did. But now that we're at this point in the stream, I can tell you with all assurance that was the correct move. We saved the stream a bit there. From my own self-sabotage, to be clear. Wasn't threatened by anyone other than me. Okay, 757 people been here, 153 people liked it. Minute world record. Popular super expert. Here we go. Oh, buddy. Okay, we got it. Dooba, dooba, dooba. Oh my gosh, that was tricky. I wonder if I needed to bring that. Nope, we're good. This is awesome. I really like this style. That was close. Oh. I was like, did I lose? There we go. Whoa. I wonder if I'm supposed to catch up with that. Thank you. Duck. I missed! I missed the red coin! Okay. We got this. We got this. Oh, I missed one. Oh, okay, I missed it all. I tried getting ahead. Well, I got ahead of myself. That's the best way to say it. I got ahead of myself. Here we go. I did the same thing. I keep thinking I need to hit that. You like hot sauce, Anthony? I love to try it. I love to watch hot ones. But if I put too much pepper on something, I have heartburn for the rest of the night. So the idea of putting on sauce that's actually supposed to be hot just sounds like a trip to the hospital for me. But like I said, I love to watch it. There's this crazy... I wish I remember his name. He's this older guy with long hair. And he does, like, the craziest spice challenges you'd ever imagine. He eats the entire peppers. I think Capsaicin is in his YouTube name. I'm gonna give him a proper shout out here. Let's see if I can pull him up. No. Ah, come on, Pat. I was really hoping it would pop right up. Let me try one more thing. Any chance anyone knows who I'm talking about? It's crazy that when you search now, it brings up the shorts over the videos. I wonder if he doesn't even make the videos anymore. He used to be like the top. You couldn't find a... You couldn't do a search for a hot pepper without seeing him. There's LA Beast. He does all types of eating challenges. But the guy I'm thinking of is specific to super hot peppers. Maybe it's crazy. I thought capsaicin's in the name. I think you might have it. I'm going to try that. Craving capsaicin. No. No, I never seen that guy. Okay, I'll give it up. The longer I spend on it, the more I feel like I'm now pot committed and need to continue till I find it. But then it's also getting to it's just going to be... I got to imagine the majority of you in the... Oh! Chase the Heat! Johnny Scoville! It's not capsaicin. Johnny Scoville is the guy's name. And his channel is called Chase the Heat. He has 151,000 subscribers, over 7,000 videos. And he does no profanity. It's in his little rules. No profanity, no politics in the comments. There you go. I can relate, buddy. Chase the Heat. Check him out if any of that sounds interesting to you. Okay. Thanks, Susie. John had a Reaper burger yesterday at TGI Fridays. It wasn't that hot. There you go, John. The Hot Ones Challenge, cool beat. I'm so afraid of the... I'm so afraid of the bomb. That's the one that I feel like would actually send me to the hospital. And thank you for the GG, Tan. Sorry I missed you. Thanks, Spacer. All right. No trips to the hospital, exactly. I'm got enough issues without that kind of issue. That would be such a huge bill, too. I'd go broke right there. Hey, thanks for the follow, Gabe. It's a copyright claim. I don't want to bother. Well, I guess I already did put the code. So it'll take less time to just change the music. So we'll do that. We will do that. I turned it down, right? Yes. Not enough. Dustin said, do people get the hiccups eating spicy? For sure, Dustin. I've definitely seen that firsthand. Remember when the one chip challenge was going viral? There you go, Pat. Whoa. His shoulder moves up to meet the tear on his chin. He smiles from a distance. Very nice. Great style here. There you go, Clumsy. Somewhere said that you can't go back home again, but sometimes it's fun to pretend and taking it in. Whoa. He's taking hey, okay. Whoa, okay, we're in there. That's wrong. I mean, the position was correct. The momentum was incorrect. Andrew recognizes this creator. I don't. I'll have to add him to the database. Desire rushes us through life, but we don't notice till the end when we're wishing for more time to spend. And taking it in. There's the pile. Not like that. That's what I failed to do. Great indication. It's telling me there's something up here. Aha! Very nice. Very nice. Wow. There we go. Erica says, I usually don't listen with headphones. The guitar work is so good in headphones. Thank you, Erica. Part of the reason is because I mixed that in headphones. And I was borrowing such a beautiful guitar. And it sounded so good. I missed that guitar. Shout out Eileen. Happy Wednesday, David. Nice to see you. Thanks, Ray Ray, Andrew, Erica, and Em. What's up, Chen Lee? What's up, Board Guy? Check out Board Guy on TikTok. He's amazing when it comes to the board. It's not board game. I made that mistake at first. It's the cornhole board. Board Guy, all one word on TikTok. And shout out to you, Chen Lee. There we go. Today he's taking it in and taking it in. We'll spin it in the snow. This one goes out to this is the music. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Yeah, for a little while, I was like a traveling musician. I would go to people, like there was a few rappers that I would go to their place and just bring all my recording stuff. And like a freelance recording engineer. And so as a result, I would just always have all my recording gear with me, always. So like if I was going to a cookout, I'm bringing the recording gear. I'm getting everybody in a circle. And we're all going to... Everyone's going to contribute like a sound effect and then would make that into a song. Some people would really get into it and enjoy it, and then other people would quickly be sick of it. But I love that kind of stuff. I love that kind of stuff. I forced so many of my friends to collaborate with me musically, people that aren't even musicians. And they would come up with the coolest ideas. That's part of why. I genuinely think that some of the coolest musical ideas can come from people who aren't the most musical people. But they're also the ones that oftentimes hesitate to even try because they feel like, oh, well, music's just for the musicians, and they don't consider themselves a musician. But I'm telling you. I'm thinking of one friend in particular who he came up with one of the coolest bass lines ever, and he just sang it. He's never played bass, but he loves bass, but he doesn't actually play bass. But collaborating with him, he was able to sing me the notes, and then I did the bass, and I was blown away. Try that level. Take that screenshot. Like to hear that, Erica. Here we go, Em. The destiny. It's destiny. It's bound to happen eventually. Maybe on the 10-year Super Pad anniversary, we'll do the meetup. But then a family sing-along recently? No. We did for somebody's birthday and then never again. Thanks, Ray, Andrew, Erica, Peter. Tomorrow there's a Nintendo Direct. You're hoping for news about Silksong. One thing they've said is there will be no mention of the Switch 2. So it's probably the last hurrah. Maybe not the very last, but one of the last hurrahs of a big Switch 1 game release hype. And then we're just a week away, basically, from the Switch 2 Direct. That's the one I care about. This one tomorrow feels like an appetizer at best for me. All my hopes and dreams are tied up in the Switch 2, because the Switch 2 is the only chance on Earth that we get a Mario Maker 3. Hey, appreciate your WWE content. Thanks for the follow. That's moving slow because it's in the drink. Uh-oh, I gotta get there. Oh, you stop. Okay, even better. All right. I was too confused by the level creator actually helping me out. There we go. Hey, I love this. Oh my gosh! I had no idea how that was gonna work. Uh-oh, I need that thwomp, I think. Stay there, buddy. Wow, this is crazy. This is really something here, people. Get that spring. Now to the right. Okay. Moving slow. Slow roller here. Oh, I got to make that jump early. This is awesome. 2030. There we go. Mario 40 news. Yeah, that could happen. That would be pretty sweet. If we got a new version of Mario 35, Mario 40. I can make that one jump earlier. Good evening, Brandon. Good evening. Like right there, I can get it going. There we go. That was satisfying. Doop, 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 doop. Yeah. Okay, that was excellent. That was a dream come true. Want Mario 1 to 2? That would be awesome. Hey, there's Joe. There's an awesome level creator. Big shout out to Joe Marf Pure. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but check them out on Twitch. JOMARFPURE. Awesome level creator, Kaizo creator player, and is a great streamer. So check them out. And thank you, WWE content, coming through with the GG. Thanks for the follow and the GG, WWE. I used to be a big WWE fan. But I'm old enough that when I was a big WWE fan, I was a WWF fan. And there was the split off with the WCW. That's the era that I was into it. was when you had the warring between WCW and WWF. Southern Barber 35 crew listened, watched the directs together. Okay, that's awesome, Double Star. I love that. No problem, Joe. I'm a fan. Okay, and we got to sing happy birthday to Brandon. Hold on. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brandon. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Brandon, the big 3-9. Your final year before the big 4-0. So make it count, buddy. Big shout out to Brando on his birthday. Glad you were here for it. And thank you for the supporters over on Facebook putting up that birthday supporter sticker. You're awesome. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Well, you know what? Joe, you're a musician too? Recognize that was a C minor when it should have been a C major? It's a good catch. That's my that's the money chord. That's my favorite. That is my favorite move. Making that fifth minor. Fourth, because it's C. We're in the key of G. Music's your job. What? Fourth minor, exactly. See, I'm glad I corrected before I saw it in the chat. See, I know something, just not that much. And you know what? I gotta go eat people. And I want to leave on a high note. I'm actually feel like we turned it all the way around. And you know what? I'm proud of the fact that I was willing. In the past, I would have just forced myself to go through with the run and just been miserable and had a horrible stream. But I genuinely think this was the right move, and we ended up having some good conversation, and I certainly feel better. So there we go. Thanks so much for being here. Hope to catch up with you tomorrow. We're going to have a much better stream. I can't promise that, but that's what we're hoping for. So thanks for being here today. Thanks for bearing with me. Thank you so much to anyone who hit me with any stars, shits, falls, likes, gifted subs, all the above. Thank you so much for your love and support. And if you are someone that struggles with depression or anxiety, you are not alone in that struggle, my friend. That's something I struggle with, and there are a lot of us struggling. So if you're one of them, make sure you got someone in your life you can talk to about it, a friend, family member, loved one, or a therapist, and try to get some movement in your life. Take a walk outside. Find a way to move that you don't dread. Can make a big difference in your day, your physical health, and your mental health. So I encourage you with that. If you're struggling right now, know that being in the struggle means you're still in the fight, and I'm proud of you for making it this far. Don't give up. I know life can be very overwhelming. Hit you with some very unexpected twists and turns, tragedies, traumas, losses. Some real rough stuff can happen in life, people. And when you're in the hot seat and it feels like the whole world's crumbling down, nothing can ever be the same. Nothing's going to get better. Everything's a disaster. Valid feeling. Valid feeling. But it's going to lead to some wildly inaccurate conclusions. And I heard an awesome quote today that related to this. The quote was, you want to try to identify the thought behind the feeling because you can't argue with a feeling, but you can challenge a thought or challenge a premise. So this is part of what can be so powerful. You have no hope of thinking yourself out of being depressed. You gotta start there. You're not gonna just. It's a self versus self battle. So it's like it's not a fair fight. Yourself is too powerful of a foe. So when you're super depressed, super anxious, you're gonna find yourself in that spot where things are not as you're not seeing things clearly. You're seeing things. You're having thoughts that you would never have otherwise. And you could be like, the more you can think yourself into the whole depression argument, the more you can then start making yourself feel guilty for being depressed because you don't have depressing enough circumstances compared to somebody else. And then you can be like, wow, so many people have it so much worse than me, and I still feel depressed. I really am garbage. No, I don't deserve anything. It can really go, you can spiral all the way down. Trust me. Trust me on that one. You can spiral all the way down. And it never leads anywhere good. There's no end to that until you finally recognize, you know what? I'm depressed. I got to stop listening to the depressed person in my brain. I got to turn that channel off. I can't necessarily just pretend it's not there. That's not what I'm suggesting. But you can choose to believe logically that, you know what, I can challenge the idea that nothing's ever going to get better. It does really feel like nothing's ever going to get better, but do I really believe nothing's ever going to get better? No. I can if I challenge that logically, I can appreciate, you know what, things will get better. I just can't relate to that, or I can't feel that right now because I'm being crushed by this anxiety and depression, which is, I apologize for laughing. I have a tendency to laugh about things that are like intense, and we're going so far off the rails. Ultimately, what I'm trying to encourage you with is the reality that when you're really down, you feel like nothing's ever going to get better, and it will. Tomorrow really could be the best day of your life, even if right now it feels like that's literally impossible. So, if you need a little family-friendly escape, I get you covered with thousands of hours of gaming content scattered across the internet. So make sure you're following Super Pat World, all one word, on every platform you can find me, which is a lot of them. So thanks for being here. Tomorrow's going to be a better day, and I'm rooting for you out there. Hang in there. And huge shout-out to the parents. All the parents out there, I applaud you. And the single parents, I bow to you. You get whatever the most extreme respect I could give you. Unbelievable. You are incredible. So I am proud of you for doing all that you're doing. That can sometimes be a pretty thankless situation. Sometimes as a parent, you're not necessarily going to get huge thank yous when you're like giving out discipline or giving out some sort of not the most positive moment or just trying to handle it all. Sometimes you're not going to get a big, hey, thanks for trying your best, Mom. Thanks for trying your best, Dad. More often than not, it's going to be like, I hate you. I'm never talking to you again. That's a lot different than a thank you. So I appreciate you. You're doing a beautiful job. And if you're doing your best, that's all you can do. So thanks for being here. Hope to catch up with you all tomorrow. And until then, wow, that's like getting the cane at the end of the show when you've gone on the mic too long. They're shutting the lights off. Okay. Thanks for being here. Hope to catch up with you tomorrow. Until then, have an amazing rest of your night. Good night.